Hello, my name is Sophia Cherno from the 4-H Media Club. I'm here with A. Longest, the author of The Adventures of Savannah and the Magic Unicorn, to talk about the book and as well as the website.
I'd like to thank the 4-H Media Club for having me here to talk about my book as well as my website.
So first, what inspired you to write your book?
Well, I wanted to write a book that inspires family values, and I felt that writing a book teaching children how to bake or cook is a great way to get the family involved and do activities together to draw them closer.
What is it about?
My book is about a little girl who travels back and forth through time on her magical unicorn named Peepo, and she explores her family's culinary and cultural heritage. And also wanted to make it an easy read for children too.
What do you hope people reading it will get out of it?
Well, I would like them to do activities as a family. I believe it's important to emphasize family values and for them to explore their own cultural and historical heritage. And that's important because there's not a lot of books out there that really focus on family values, and I want to restore that basically.
Mm-hmm. What sort of things do you plan to have on the website?
Well, we're working on getting animation, a cartoon animation for the book. We're exploring different companies, and also we like to start a gaming app. Basically, it's an educational and fun educational software based on the book's theme. And obviously this costs a lot of money, so that we're hoping to raise funds not only to promote the project, which will help, Cooley's Anemia Foundation, the children that are afflicted with this terrible disease, but it's a way to get families together. And you could go to my website, ETHNICFABLES.COM. There are links there for donations, to the Cooley's Anemia Foundation, as well as others. As the time progresses, we'll have more and more charities that people could donate. And also, you could help us by being generous and donate whatever you can at ETHNICFABLES.com. You go to our GoFundMe /EthnicFables. And donate whatever you can.
Have you worked with anyone on the book?
Yes, I actually worked with an international recording artist. His name is Frank Enea, E-N-E-A. He has a studio in Mount Kisco. Also, he has a website for it. It's called SatelliteMusicStudios.com, where you could see his work. And he's worked with renowned international artists around the world. And what we're doing is trying to create a narration, like a talking ebook, where it's full of narration, music, and sound effects. He composed the music for the Adventures of Savannah and the Magic Unicorn. I wrote the lyrics of a particular song that goes along with the book.
Have you worked on the book with anyone else?
Yes, actually, his son, Liam Jagger, is also a music maven. He's only 14, and he's working with me to, we're developing a segment that we hope to put on the website called Valeria's Corner. So we created a catchy tune. I composed it and played an instrument on it, and he did the arrangement, the musical arrangement for it. And again, you go to ETHNICFABLES.com, and there will be plenty of links there that you could explore further.
Where did you first get the idea of the book?
Well, I was at my sister's, and she was reading a rhyming book to my then baby niece, Silvana, which is the main character of the story. And I felt that the book that she read to her missed a lot of obvious rhymes. So I said to myself, I could do a better job.
Mm-hmm.
But since I have a background in elementary education, I wanted to make a book, not so much a rhyming book, but something that would incorporate, fun and education in it. And that's why I came up with The Adventures of Savannah and the Magic Unicorn, to tell a story about, a little girl that goes back and forth through time and, explores her family's traditions.
How did you go about putting the book together?
Well, I started with a manuscript. This was around the time where more and more manuscripts were being sent electronically to, rather than physically, to publishing companies. And basically, also wanted to make it appealing to children. And I figured I would like to use some beautiful illustrations. So I enlisted the help of a professional illustrator, and she painstakingly went through the costumes that are on the illustrations and make sure it's correct to the time period they're supposed to be in, because Savannah travels back and forth through time, different periods of time, and people wore different types of clothing at that time.
Mm-hmm. What culinary dishes were described in the book?
Well, in the book, Savannah's favorite dishes are pizza and pasta, as I'm sure all over the world, all the children and adults too. And, we have a recipe there, but you're, free to create your own recipes. Pizza is universal, pasta is universal.
When was the book written?
The book was actually published in 2004. And in addition to there being downturn in the economy and it was harder and harder to get investors and to fund the project, I also was beset by illness, and this happened off and on for about 10 years. So I managed, however, in the process to create the website. I also created a web presence on Facebook.com. You could go to Facebook.com/ETHNICFABLES, and I also have another page that's particular to the book, Facebook.com/The Adventures of Savannah and the Magic Unicorn. And I also created a Twitter page. You could go to Twitter.com/ETHNICFABLES.
Did you do any translations on the book?
Yes, actually, obviously in addition to English, I would like to translate the book into standard Italian. The book is actually, as you can see here, translated into the Sicilian dialect, because that's what we spoke at home. Eventually I would like to do that so that every region in Italy is represented. But right now I'm focusing on making it standard Italian, since that's taught in the schools over there, and to grab a greater audience, I would have to do it in standard Italian.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think we're done for the day. Thank you, A. Longus, for answering a few of our questions.
And I thank you for your time.
Thank you, and see you soon.
Thank you.